world! It's Linda from So What's New and Yarn Too. And yes, we have yarn. But let's see, I haven't heard from Kathy what she's doing, but I know she's doing something because she ordered some fancy yarn. We got some smooshy yak in. Is that what it was called? Smooshy yak from Dream in Color. So that must mean some yak is now bald. Anyway, what do I want to tell you? Well, I was listening to I didn't go to Quilt Market this year, but I was listening to one of the vendors was had some, not a vendor, she's a magazine, and she had some stuff about the, what she saw at the venue or at market that stuck out. And there were a couple of things that we're a little excited about, but most excited was they pointed out that panels were big at market. Well, for someone here sitting with 50 different panels in the store, we think we've had panels on our mind for a long time. So I'm going to show you one panel, and we'll try and do this every week, and give you ideas of what you can do with your panels. Right now, one panel is still on the long arm because Lucy is doing some fancy ruler work on it. And I'll see what has she... Oh, there she is. I'll show you what she's doing. And so she's doing ruler work on the panel. Is this knit? Yep. And she outlined some, well, this is marked. I don't think that's, I guess she was kind of practicing. And these are all her rulers for her to play with, right? Oh, look at over here. She did an umbrella. Good girl, Lucy. This is the panel with the Eiffel Tower and the umbrella, and the pattern is the Swirly Girls Grand Central. Peggy put it together for us, and we've just been working with getting it done. And it's hard because when we're busy, and we were with our buy one, get one sale, but that's what's happening on the long arm for that particular panel. But as you can see, all of these are panels in the store. And there are quite a few. The winter they're working on to make a long one. You saw that last week. And these are just a few of the panels. There's the number 7 is the flannel. And I want to come up with something for that one. And of course, here's our collection of them all. So we've got market beat. The thing that impressed them the most, I believe, was that the panels were all very big. They're not the 24-inch narrow. A lot of them are now a yard by 42, so 36 by 42. So you can get a pretty big quilt very quickly with panels that size. Now, the other thing about the panels went through my brain very quickly. Oh no. The other thing was that they were impressed with the number of fabrics that were displayed that had designs on them that you would just be able to quilt it and it would look like you had pieced it. Now, I've had a few of those here, and but you guys that are watching me, I guess, tend to be more, what is the word? Purists. And you want yours to be pieced. But I will show you if I can see it. See, I started talking and didn't think to pull it while I was started my talk. Oh, well, it'll come eventually. I will see it. Maybe I'll talk about it again next week. But what we have here, when we start searching in the store, I got some solids in because I've seen, and this is a raspberry it's a Bella solid from Moda, and it looks grayish blue in the picture, but it's not. It's a little brighter. But look how it just does wonderful things for this packed seashells. And with the packed seashells, because this is almost a very light bluish greenish, this one goes so nicely. So here's a three fabrics. It can make a very nice quilt. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a square and a 4-patch, let me tell you. So back to panels. So what I have here, and it's disappeared, the coat was here. This is one panel that you may not notice. And here it is. Oops. This is a poppies panel. And they are really lovely. And they have this extra strip on the bottom. Now, these are never wide enough, so you don't always know what to do with them. And I've seen them on a lot, but we just so happen to have that coordinate. So, you don't always, it's hard. I look at it and I don't necessarily see the poppies, but there's the red and there's the green. And we have as coordinates the red, this, which is the border, and that's way on the bottom. See, that's meant for it. And here's smaller poppies. So what would you do with a big square? And these are 8-inch squares. And I know this because my hand in a stretch is 8 inches. Is it 8 or 6? No, this is 6. So this is almost 8, maybe 9 inches. Okay? So what do you do with a 9-inch square? And there are 9 of them. And where's the coat? Peggy's coat. There you go. She took, and she put the fabric on the back, on the inside. Do another swing around. So you can see she took that fabric and, whoops, there's my hand. And she put some jewels on it. And there's did you cut the panel up to get that big flower in the back? She did. So the big flower in the back is this cut up. How many went into that bouquet? So there's 2, and these are separate, so 5, and then you have another one there and another one on the front.
Yes.
So you could
with the paisley.
So you did. See what you can do? So don't think of it just as a quilt. You can take it as is and decorate the back of a denim jacket. You could take just the square and put some Tensilbrite. Is that it? Whatever, the stuff that keeps the heat from hurting your... Yes, you can make a trivet kind of out of it. A very decorative, or a pot holder. So, I don't know about you, but my pot holders go pretty quickly. So don't be stuck in the mindset of a quilt. Although, that's what they're meant for. So, is there anything else exciting? Yes! We are going to conquer our UFOs. As we did a little checking around of what does everybody have that in terms of UFOs at home, and the numbers always went at least 15, maybe more. I didn't reach that. But mine they're just keep stacking up. Anyway, so on what day is it? On Mondays at 3 o'clock, from 3 to 7, you can come in and join us as we try to solve our unfinished projects problem. So each of us will be here trying our best to finish sewing something, and we hope you'll join us. I'm trying to get it on the website so that you can sign up so that we all have a space. And we do have a classroom machine or two that you can use if you need a sewing machine. So, as long as it just want to do straight stitch. But we're here and we're looking forward to it. There's no charge for this. Just come on in. Oh, and while you're here, you can check out all the Halloween and Christmas fabric at 50% off. Got that? 50% off. Halloween and Christmas. And is there any... I think there's still one seat left for the... way at the end of the store. Way down there is the bag. The holiday bag. And I'll tell you, those holiday bags, you can make them smaller, you can make them bigger, but it is the best thing in the world. I hate all the wrapping paper problems at the holiday season. So making these bags is wonderful. And these are being made out of this toweling from Moda. And we sold the last pattern, but we do have, the company is called Pieced to Treasure, and you can then order it online. Okay? So, I think the digital download, is it $12 or $15? Something like that. But they have not only the ho, 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 but they have a reindeer for applique. But, yes, you too can make this wonderful sack. And then you will know how you can make it shorter and make them out of other fabrics that you have around the house once you do this one. So, that class is in middle of November. And, yes, the morning class, I think, is almost full. The afternoon is still got space. Now, what else do I have to tell you? I don't think I have anything else. That is it. There's a sale, and we're planning for December a 40% off of floor models sale. So all of our floor models will be 40% off MSRP. Okay, so that's good. Now, also next weekend is a quilt show in, I'll think of the word. Oh yes, Mineola, Evening Star, Quilters, Quilt Group is having a show, and we will be there. Well, I will. And we will, and we'll have things there that you can, we'll probably do an awful lot of pre-cuts and some kits and stuff like that. But you got to come and see what other people have done because, hey, this is New York. Why are we so busy? I don't know. Okay, onward and upward. I look forward to seeing you. Have a good weekend. From Sew What's New and Yarn Too. Bye now.